Help! I'm all over the place. If you're struggling when it comes to YouTube video results, or you hear this, when it comes to engagement, stick around as I walk you through the exact video outline our clients use to gain massive results. Let's dive in. We're gonna start off with the why. Why do we wanna outline our YouTube video in the first place? First, it's a time saver. Real talk, when you first start doing this, it may take a little bit longer because it's a new concept. But once you start implementing it, it's like riding a bike. Think of your video outline as Google Maps to take you to your final destination. It keeps you on track when filming and provides the quickest route possible. In this case, it's the end of your video. Much like when you first started using Google Maps, it does take a bit of an adjustment and time to get used to, but you'll notice a huge difference when you start using it. Second, it allows you to focus on the important concepts and to cut the fluff. The only thing we want fluffed around here is our pillows when we're showing houses. Am I right? Internet high five. People tend to do one of two things. They either give too much or not enough information. A video outline keeps you at that Goldilocks special. Not too little, not too much, but just right. Lastly, it's a powerful roadmap that allows us to make data-driven decisions on how or where we can make improvements in our video in order to achieve our desired results. I've witnessed a lot of real estate professionals, figuratively speaking, hit their heads against the wall because they have no idea why they're not receiving the results or getting the attention they set out to get. A video outline is something tangible that you can look back on to help see where you did well or improvements can be made. It's like a game day video if you've ever played sports before. If you don't know where you've been, it's hard to tell where you're going. Now that we've covered the why, here's the moment we've all been waiting for. Drum roll, please. The how. Your hook is probably the most crucial point of your video. It will be the deciding factor whether your audience wants to stick around and watch more. What we're not doing here is adding a long, irrelevant intro video that brings absolutely no value whatsoever to your audience. This is not selling sunset, it's a YouTube channel. There's definitely levels when it comes to this YouTube game, and these types of videos will probably do more harm than anything to your channel. Your audience will only give you 3 seconds of their attention before they go and click to another video. Trust your watch time hours will thank you. Be clear on what your audience can expect from your video and dive right in. Here's an example of a hook from our client, Courtney.
Do you see yourself living in Las Vegas? Well, watch this video first because I'm gonna share with you my take on what it's like living in Las Vegas, the pros and the cons.
Notice how she addresses one of her audience's most top of mind desires of possibly moving or living in Las Vegas. Courtney also gives her audience direction to watch the video, defines exactly what the audience can expect from watching this video, and proceeds to dive right into the information that was promised. Next up, get right into the good stuff. This is where your expertise will shine. Incorporate any real-life stories that you've had from your past or current clients that can be relevant or help support the points you have in your video. So for example, if you're talking about pros of living in Las Vegas, you're gonna wanna incorporate some of your experience or a current client's experience that will help support the pro you're highlighting. This allows your audience to visualize themselves with you in the process. By the way, if you're new to our channel, I'm Coco Mendez, obviously the entertaining half of this husband-wife team behind Mendez Modern Media LLC. We're a media company that specializes in custom, high-end YouTube channel services to real estate professionals in the luxury industry just like you. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment so the algorithm knows that you want more videos like this one to watch. Which brings me to our next step in the video outline. This is what we call our 50% introduction mark. You see, in the beginning of your video, your audience really doesn't care who you are, but more about what you can give them. So give them what they want at first, and midway, we're gonna make the introduction so they know a little bit more about you and why exactly you're credible to help them out. I think probably the most memorable introduction mark goes to our client, Kaori. She incorporates her Japanese greeting, Konnichiwa, I'm Kaori Nagao.
If we haven't met yet, konnichiwa, my name is Kaori Nagao, your global real estate advisor, helping you find your new home.
Not only does it highlight her Japanese culture, but gives a great opportunity on how to properly pronounce her name. Kaori will also state that she's your global real estate advisor who will help you find your home, giving her that credibility on why she can educate you about the points in her video. So take your time when creating this because you want to be clear and get straight to the point. Along with your introduction, this is a great time to remind your audience to like, subscribe, and comment. The reason why we do this is to encourage engagement. We want the algorithm to know that this is the type of video that needs to be pushed out and seen by others. After the introduction, you're going to continue giving your audience what they came for, your expertise. Keep the formula of point plus relevant story in mind. When our client Chris first started with us, he came over with his expertise of short form video content. So naturally, one of his first videos that he turned into us was pretty lean, and after editing probably would have only came out to about 5 minutes long. This is where, as strategists, we had to have that uncomfortable instruction for him to redo the video again, keeping in mind using our formula, point plus relevant story. Now, Chris was a great sport about it, and he understood in depth and made the changes accordingly. Thank goodness he trusted and listened to our advice, because this exact video till this day is his most top performing video on his YouTube channel. As you continue on with the outline, it will lead you to the 75% mark. This is where you'll ask an engaging question about your topic or the different ways that your audience can contact you. Mood check. Tell me in the comments below how you feel this video outline is so far. You see yourself using it in the future? After the 75% mark, you'll be wrapping up on your points using the same formula we've been talking about throughout this video. Point plus relevant story. Our client Courtney likes to take the approach of recapping her thoughts as if she were her viewer's realtor. If her video touched base on a certain neighborhood in Las Vegas, let's use Summerlin for example, what she would do is recap on different highlights about Summerlin that supports a relevant buyer's perspective. Maybe they're in search of better schools to send their kids to, or they want some distance between their home and the strip. Whatever it may be, Courtney will make it obvious who this neighborhood is for and who this neighborhood is not for. As the expert, your advice is always appreciated by your audience. We talked about the hook, your expertise points, the 50% introduction mark, your 75% engagement question. That only leaves what we call the 100% mark, also known as your outro. Just like your hook, you're gonna wanna keep it short and sweet, kind of like me. Something like this. For more videos about growing a healthy YouTube channel, make sure to check one of the videos on the screen. Thanks for watching. Koko out.